by the way, watched Dracula. It was on Halloween, and I thought of you because you said you like watched it so many times.
I watch it so often.
And I was like, this is amazing.
Thank you.
And
yes, it is.
Because it was all practical effects. And Roman, who's a kid, was doing such an amazing, he did all like the second unit stuff and every transition in that.
Did any scene jump out at you? Did it ignite must have ignited a lot of memories.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Give me something.
I mean, what do you want? I remember everything, literally.
The prologue, the epic prologue.
Elizabeth, the one that Van Helsing says, well, I had to learn a Romanian.
Right.
You can't really hear it, but I'm pleading with him in Romanian.
Authentic Romanian.
Worked with the great Monica Bellucci. was one of his brides.
Right.
I mean, I think because it was that was all on a soundstage and all practical effects. Yeah. There was no CGI in that.
Yeah.
It's remarkable. What an achievement.
Amazing.
And also the sort of what I always was nervous that it was too campy.
It's operatic intentionally though.
But you know what I realized? There's a shot where when I first meet the young prince, where when I'm
Dracula.
when he takes me to the Cinematheque and I'm I think that was probably what I was most self-conscious about. But in that shot, you can see that I'm wearing a lot of lipstick. And that really affected me when I saw it because I was like, that isn't
interesting.
Period. And weird little tiny details that probably don't other people. Yeah. But I'm like, oh God, you can see the.
Now you've ruined it for all of us.
It's just not period. And that. No, it had an impact on me. Also, I mean, the scene where he comes in as the mist and, I just remember that day so clearly. I remember the taste of the blood and it tasted a little bit like cherry nightfall, or something.
Stuff, right? Yeah.
But I do, and I remember loving Francis so much and feeling, and I just remember how have I told you what he would do?
Sure.
And I'm reluctant because I think it was kind of amazing, mm-hmm. but he would be before we were going to do, if it was sort of a big shot, in the garden with the labyrinth, he'd be or in the street, he'd be okay, London, brr, brr, yeah, Dracula, and then he'd start it had an action, and we're all what, but he would kind of call out to us,
right?
And this also before Video Village,
right.
I love when directors are right there.
Yeah, of course, not hiding in a tent somewhere. Yeah.
And I feel like every director should do that. Should do that a couple of times, as much as they can.
Sure. Because
it's a gift to the actor. It means so much to us.
Yeah.
And I remember when that transition happened, it can feel very
well, you're not connected with them. They're doing their own thing.
And there are, and I think I maybe because I had so much I got to experience that so much. Maybe I'm just spoiled because a lot of I was talking to, I think Noah, he was what are you talking about? Right. And I was
it's not the norm anymore.
They used to be right next to the camera.
Yeah.
And watching us. And he was I don't like, what do you mean?
I can't even process what you're talking.
Yeah.
No, I will say, by the way, I interviewed Francis at the podcast last year for Megalopolis. I mean, to spend an hour with that man and the theater games he still does and everything.
Know.
Like, I have such reverence for that man. So
have you seen
the doc about Megalopolis?
The doc about the making of Dracula.
I think I have. Yeah.
I discovered it on YouTube. And it's amazing. And there's a lot of footage of us in Napa, throwing sounds at each other.
Yeah.
And I really appreciated Billy Campbell's being so honest. He was like, I kind of felt stupid. I was embarrassed, because there is an element of that in the beginning. Yeah. It takes a while to be able to be that sort of silly in front of
100%.
Especially you're working with one of America's the great,
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, that's the best of tangents. I will take Dracula tangents any day.